Let's get our session going. Put you on speaker so you can hear yourself. Okay, so how has things been going since the last session, excuse me. Oops.
Things have been up and down.
Mhm.
Things have been up and down, but I'm coming more and more into identity.
Yeah, because I'm getting mixed feelings for you, mixed feelings, coming from you, and I'm not sure if it's mixed feelings that you're having in other relationships, or you're having
Mm-hmm.
mixed feelings about yourself, and as you just said, um, dealing with the true identity, and sometimes you will go through a period of time where you're trying to find yourself, and that's why you will get these like confusion or these mixed feelings, because this is something that you might have not never experienced in your life. Because honestly speaking, as we all are on our own journey, a lot of people don't even know who they are. you
Yes,
know
ma'am.
a lot of people, they don't resonate who they like. I just like like Negro peons, black folks that want to be white. Like, why you want to be white? Or why do you
Mm-hmm.
want to be, not even necessarily have to say white, but why do you want to be something that you're not? you know
Mm-hmm.
so I guess it happens. But going with you, they did speak to me about mixed feelings with you, and I'm gonna allow you to express yourself a little bit more. But I am seeing the color green, so I am speaking on the heart chakra, I guess. The heart chakra, and they're showing me like a plant, like the leaves of the plant, like a nice color green though, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's more so like a soft color green, and they're speaking to me about healing thyself and loving thyself. When is your birthday again?
July 25th.
Oh, so you're a Leo.
Yes.
Just coming out of Cancer, so we're dealing with passion, being very passionate. Oh, that will make sense, because the Leos, they govern the heart. One of the main organs that Leos govern is the heart. So this will make sense that they're speaking to me about the heart chakra. Well, your spirit guides are speaking to me about the heart chakra. Um, what's been going on with that?
Um, my guy and I just kind of ended
Oh,
what
okay.
we had going on, and it was just basically because of, you know, I'm I'm going through a lot, and it's coming out. He's getting the bad end of it. You know, I've been through a lot as a child, and it still haunts me. My
Yeah.
past has control over my present.
Right.
And my thoughts. And um, he and I have just like for the past couple of weeks or so, I've called off our relationship maybe 3 times,
Mm.
because I'm just like, hey, something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I need to find out what this is. I need to. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just like I just get so emotionally wrapped up sometimes, and I feel like it's best to just run away.
Yeah, that's where that mixed feeling energy I'm picking up is coming from. You know.
Yeah, and so it was just this past Tuesday. Like I really had a bad episode, with him. It was based off a question that I had asked him earlier in that day, and I didn't. I was too ashamed to even give him the reason why I had asked that question because I knew where it was coming from. And later on, we had spoken, and I just cried out. I was just like, if something is wrong and I need to get me some help. And, I still go through the pain, from what I had been through. I had been molested. I had been raped, and that still bothers me. I had held him in for years, my sister. I mean, this has
Yeah.
been going on. This is like when I was, like I said, a child.
Right. Right.
I was molested early at the age of 4. And then I came back to St. Louis and molested by a relative and, raped by some guys that I went to school with and held it on because I was afraid. I was afraid of what my mother would say because my mother, she's the type of woman, she instilled fear in me. If you mess with a boy, I'm going to do this. They're going to do, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, she instilled that in me, and I was afraid. So I'm like, okay, well, if I tell my mom, I'm going to get in trouble.
Right.
Because it happened to me. Just feeling like I take, like you said in our last session, I feel like a sponge, and I absorb everyone's emotions, and, I put their emotions before my own.
Right.
And I was afraid, okay, well, I don't want to tell her because I don't want to mess our family up, because I was molested by her brother. It's just, so it's just been up and down, and so now I am on a cycle to where I'm like, hey, I love my guys, really, I really, really do, and I understand, I need to get myself together, but he was like my air for me.
Well, I feel well, I feel like he served his purpose along your journey. I feel like he came into your life to help you heal from your past childhood trauma. I get a lot of clients such as yourself that rather has been raped, molested, gone through very abusive childhoods and things like that, and who they are as an adult has been, I guess, in a sense, tampered with. Or rather, you can't be who you are because you haven't gone healed from the traumatic experience of childhood. They always say that the things that a child go through and learn between the ages of 1 to 7 years old sticks with them. So if it is like basically the period of time of molding, molding a child and making this child be who they are, that's when the gifts, that's when the learning, experience, the love is learned during those timing. So if you were experiencing trauma, and not only you, because there's thousands of other women that have gone through the same thing, but if you haven't healed yourself, and that's why your spirit guides are showing me your heart chakra, and they said heal thyself. So moving forward, I don't, I wouldn't recommend that you be in any relationship. The only relationship that you should be with is the relationship with yourself, because guess what? You still, I'm seeing, they're showing me the apex of your heart, and it's brown. It's brown. It's dark. It's how can you call it? Like I have a dark side to me. That there's a dark side to your heart where you may not know how to properly love because of the experiences that you've gone through in childhood. Now understand this: if you didn't heal yourself, as your spirit guide said, from, as you just explained, your childhood situations, it would be quite impossible to love somebody else, because guess what? You still didn't get over, or you can rather get over, but you didn't fully heal yourself from the past. And that's very, very, that's very, very important. Because you want to be the best that you can be, and you want to attract someone that is holistic and divine, and that can love you and care for you the way you want. Again, that's the reason why you're getting these mixed feelings, because you know that there is a higher, more, there's a higher purpose, or there's more than than the surface. There's a lot of things that people, or rather this mate of yours, he don't know of you, because again, you might have not expressed it to him, or you might not even have discovered it. And that's why this year coming up is about self discovery and self healing, which is very key. And yeah, you broke down and you cried and you did all of that. That's all right. That's part of it. That is all right. You need to cry. You actually need to cry. I'm actually, it's interesting because you're the third client of mine um that came to me with that, well, since being back, and I just got back literally, and I've been doing readings ever since, but came back and had a story about rather breaking up in relationships or being molested. So, because I came back with a lot of goodies, I also came back with the healing waters of Mami Wata. Are you familiar with Mami Wata and Yemenya and
No, ma'am.
Okay, so Mami Wata, she's like she's the goddess of waters. She, governs the waters, and when we're dealing with water, we're dealing with emotions, we're dealing with feelings, we're dealing with healing. She's known throughout all of West Africa. Some people know her in the Caribbean as well. She has stories in every part of the Caribbeans and in especially in West Africa and Central Africa. But being the person that I am, I had to go to her beach, specifically for her. And I gathered lots of water. I came back with at least 3 liters of water. And thank God that they didn't, confiscated it from me, because this healing water I'm using to make baths for people such as yourself. A self-love bath is what I'm calling it. Just to help in the process of loving thyself. And it's not to say that you don't love yourself, but you've been through some very traumatic things where your emotions is not balanced, and that's where the whole, and it's okay because it's all part of your journey. It's okay because once you conquered it, or once you've came out of it, because what they're showing me here is they're showing me inside of the water, but your head is above the water. Your body is underneath, but your head is above the water, so you're not sinking all the way. Um, so it's rather you gonna come up, or it's rather you gonna sink low. They want you to stop with, and the reason why you're sinking like this, what they're telling me, is because it's other people's energy as well. All of these feelings that you have is not only coming from you, it's coming from other people as well. As you said, that I mentioned in your last session, that you're a sponge, and you're confirming that, I feel like that is another thing that you have to release yourself from: other people's energy and other people's emotions. Because guess what? When you're trying to move forward, it's gonna be like you can't because you have all of these bags with you. You see. So yeah, definitely, definitely. Give me a second. Let me see what else. Be patient with yourself is another thing that they're saying. Tell her to be patient. Tell her to be dedicated. Tell her that she is loved, because you probably been going through a situation where you may be feeling like, why doesn't nobody love me, or why am I not just happy? Why is this happening to me? Why do I feel like this? They said to me, tell her to be patient with herself. Is this sounding familiar to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because lately I have been, stressing it like, damn, why did this happen to me? Me having the heart that I have and my love for people, and just it doesn't match up. It's just like, where's the love? My dad, me being the only child, I really still don't. I mean, my mother is very active in my life. However, we don't have that bond, that relationship that, you would expect us to have. And my dad, we don't have it. So it's like I just feel alone. I'm going through this just alone, and I get tired. I get tired, and it's just like I want somebody to just love on me. I'll be so quick to show my love and love on other people. I just want someone to love on me.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, you do want someone to love on you, and that's okay because we all need love. However, the first thing that came up was heal thyself. So, to the extent that you love yourself and you begin to heal yourself, again, like I said, you are going to attract that person that you are looking for to. Why don't this person just love me? Why don't I receive the love that I, because the reason why you're not receiving is because it's not internal. You're looking for something external, and anything that is external is really not a part of you. So you want to look, you want to begin to work on um things, internal things, internally. From childhood, you got a lot of work to do, my love. You have a lot of work to do, and that's why your spirit guides are saying to me to tell you to be patient. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Heal yourself. If you're taking baths, take baths. Take spiritual baths. Cleanse yourself. I always recommend, sometimes for me, I take spiritual baths at least once a week because we are dealing with people, and such as myself, I pick up on other people's energy as well. So you want to cleanse yourself because you don't want to be thinking the thought and you're like, well, why am I thinking this way? Because because people, certain people are sponges, such as yourself. So certain people are sponges, such as yourself. So you want to, be on point with thyself in order for you to attract others that are holistic within themselves. I'm also seeing monetary gain coming your way. Money, extra money. I don't know if you got a case out, or you just gonna might get a new job, or something with money, and it's gonna be steady. I don't know if you're looking to get a part-time job other than what you already have now, but they are showing you money, finances, and they're saying that it's gonna get better. Your finances are gonna get better. In any event. Yeah. Do you have questions for me?
No, not right now. I just really want to listen, today. I noticed the last time I was doing a lot of talking, and I just really want to listen and to see, what the my ancestors are giving you.
Yeah. Yeah. But the main thing that's coming up with you, the first thing rather, was the heal thyself part. And then again, she's going through a lot of mixed emotions, which is part of, finding your self identity and finding, what it is that you want to do here on this planet. Because it can get a little chaotic, it can get a little confused when your heart and your mind is not within the same place. Your mind and your spirit is telling you, listen, this is what you need to be doing for the better of yourself. But your heart, due to certain conditions, you are attached to people. Therefore, your heart is bringing you back. In a sense, your heart, your feelings, how you feel, is bringing you back only because of the attachment that you have for others. And that's why I always recommend my clients, I say, listen, don't be attached to anything. An attachment and a bond is two different things. When you have a bond with someone, that's a mutual thing. But when you are attached, that means you have a grip. That's no good. It's hard to let go. And letting go is the best thing to set yourself free with anything.
Yes.
I
see that.
Yep. So that's coming up. Again, just a lot of, I guess perhaps it's very heavy too. Um, Perhaps it's because of the recent breakup with this guy of yours. But they did show me, like I said, you floating in water. But your head is above, so you're not all the way down. But like I said, you you make a move, and give your energy to a specific thing, you will be floating. And it's going to be, well, you're not going to be floating, but you will start to sink. Because I feel like, give me a second. Okay, what they're saying is you're just giving too much energy to the wrong people and the wrong things. That goes back to self-healing. Healing thyself, loving thyself, releasing, crying, crystal magic, if you want, burning nice incense is what they're saying, sweet incense, is what they're saying, to help with your emotions. So I'm feeling like in this particular um cycle here, it's all about release. Do you know what's your moon sign?
Um, no, like no, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Well, am I ruled by?
No, your moon.
Okay.
Moon
No,
sign.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to figure. I'm just trying to align. Help you to help yourself, or help you to identify the reasons why you may be also reacting to certain situations, because a lot of us just go according to our sun sign, but I do also feel like our moon sign plays a part of who we are and how we react to things. I always say the moon is how you react to things emotionally, because again, when we're dealing with the moon, we're dealing with a feminine aspect. So that's feelings, that's emotions, you know. And the sun is more masculine. So, if you're looking at things holistically, you also should, you know, um, consider your moon sign. And that's the only reason why I asked.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
green candles, lighting up green, chakra candles, will also benefit you. As I mentioned, the self-love bath, that will also benefit you, but again, with you, I feel like you have to do it like repeatedly, at least rather every month. You're cleansing. If you can't do it every week or whatever, I recommend for you to do this every month, because again, you are dealing with a situation that happened to you from childhood. So this is buried things, and this is the reason why they're showing, your ancestors are showing me your heart, and they're showing me the apex, the tip of your heart, and it's dark. It's like residue, burnt out. So that, that's like build up. It's like it's like a build up of things. And that's the reason why it's not gonna be an overnight thing, and it's okay. It's okay. It happens. We all going through something. We all going through, rather we seen abuse in our childhood, alcoholism in childhood, molestation in childhood, rape. We, you know, it happens.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
it's the healing process that we should take responsibility, um, for, and that's the reason why I said it's internal. Your process that you're gonna be going through has to be internal, nothing
Yes,
external.
yes, ma'am. And that's what I've been feeling. It's like, um, it's time for me to embrace who I am, and find my destiny. I've been living my life through the eyes of other people, what they think my life should be for a long time.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, I am. It breaks my heart. I must be honest. You know, because like I said, my guy, he was like my heir. You know, he was my my security. You know, but at the same time, I still wasn't. I'm not healthy. I know that I have to get healthy. So it just breaks my heart to know that what we share, you know, has to come to an end. But, you know, the reward is at the end, and that's just me finding myself and loving myself.
And I think that that's more important. I honestly think that that is more important than being in any relationship. And that's why before your spirit guide said you need to be in a relationship with yourself, not with anybody else. And that's perhaps the reasons why. And again, if it was meant to be, you will reconnect with him. But I strongly know that he served a purpose in your life already. You know, he his job might be done, and that's the reason why you guys are going separate ways. Because look, hey, he no longer serves. He he's no longer a character in your play. He needs to sit out because you have to move forward and reach your highest goal. You know, it's like trying to win a game, and you choose people to help you win this game in life. And in certain situations, it's like you get with people and you get into relationships, and these relationships are pieces to you getting to winning the game. Different pieces to winning the game, because and you choose this guy to be in a relationship with you, and you choose this guy to be in a relationship with you, and all of these different people that you choose is only helping you get closer to winning the game. Once this person no longer serves a purpose in your life, they gotta sit out because you're trying to reach a goal, and it's okay. If you gotta pull them back in, pull them back in.
I receive that.
Say that again.
No, I was saying that I received that.
Mhm.
You know, I got that. It's just, you know, I am ready. I'm taking steps. You know, I must share this with you. I want to see a therapist on Thursday evening, and I've been back and forth with myself because I'm like, okay, do I need it, or could I do this on my own? It's always good to talk to people, you know, but I didn't really, my feelings just about her, just a therapist, because, you know, during our session, she's just like, do you think that you need to see a psychiatrist and maybe get on some medicine? And that just kind of turned me off. And I don't know if I should continue on with her, because mind you, this lady is like getting paid for 45 minutes.
Right. Well,
you know,
I would definitely go for therapy like that right there, because I was gonna ask you that actually, but it came up. I definitely would recommend for you to go to therapy, but again, therapists and psychiatrists, that's their job. Their job is to, implement medication to people, because that's just what they do. But you don't have to, and if you're going to her, um, if you're going to her, and I know a good therapist too. She's a Scorpio. Actually, she's one of a close friend of mine. She's so dope at what she do, and she helps women, specifically. I don't know her prices or whatnot, but she's here in New York. So I mean, if you're interested in doing phone sessions, then I can perhaps um link her up with you. But if she don't do none of that medication and stuff like that, no, she's just the ear that you need. Now, sometimes you
Yeah.
just need somebody to talk to, somebody that won't, won't judge you, won't look at you in any kind of way, will give you good advice, will, help you along your journey. That's her. She's like
Mhm.
me. She's like me, but without the channeling.
Okay.
You
Yes,
see?
ma'am.
Yeah, she's
Yes,
like
I
me.
would. I would
Yeah,
love to
yeah.
take down her information as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I'll definitely inbox that to you, you know, and see. But I know she's like gets booked up pretty quickly because but nonetheless, I'll pass off the information to you, if you're not satisfied with your current psychiatrist or therapist. But I definitely feel and know that it is necessary to help you get closer to where you need to be. Because again, it's all about self love and self healing. And if you need to speak to somebody or you need to cry, you should go ahead and do that. You
Yes.
should, if it is going to help you, and again, this is about yourself. If it's going to help you, then do it.
Yeah.
And I always say you gotta, approach this holistically, mind, body, and soul.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, my children, um, I've taken your. I really had told me that my children to be patient with them,
Mhm.
you know, and I have been practicing that, and I see the difference. With me just being on a go. It's like I'm on autopilot. Every day it's the same routine, and once I go upstairs and hit my bed, I'm done. I wouldn't go back downstairs for anything, and
Mhm.
I don't really. I'm there with them. It's like I'm doing what I have to do, providing from them, but I'm not really watching them, in a terms of watching them grow or, it would just witnessing different things that they learn or they have picked up, and I remember what you told me. You was telling me to just be patient with them.
Yeah.
Yes, they drive me up the wall, but I just practicing patience. I thank you for that.
Ooh, I thank you.
Yeah.
I definitely thank you. That's very heartfelt. I definitely thank you for that. And this is the reason why for me, I'm thankful that the universe, or I'm thankful that the creator put me in this world to be who I am now, spiritually guiding people. Because if I help you to be a better person or be a better mom, if I help the next person to be a better dad, a better mom, a better father, a better person, if I help Tom, Dick, Harry,
Mhm.
then the world will begin to be better, or we will be more peaceful, or things will be differently because there's a bond. And that's what I was speaking to you before in terms of attachment and bonds. What you want to build with your child is a bond. But again, you have a lot of, I guess, tension from past situations that you're still dealing with. So forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not being who you want to be as a parent, only for you to be who you want to be as a parent. Forgive yourself for not being there. I've been going through a lot. I forgive myself. I'm sorry. Now, moving forward, you do differently. You know different, so you do different.
Mhm. Yes,
Yep.
you're right. Because I'm very hard on myself. Like, man, I am not the mother that they need.
Mm.
I'm like, God, just ask, why me? I have 4 children. I'm the only child.
Mm.
My oldest son is 14, and after my son, I have 3 little girls. 3 girls,
Mm.
5, 4, and 2. And I'm just like, I'm not fit for this. Why, why I can't give them what they need. I can't love them how they need to be loved. And I know that has something to do with my upbringing.
Mm. Yep.
You know,
Yep.
my life trials and everything, and it's like the more and more I realize that, the more I do differently, you know, and like it just goes back to being patient. I can give them the love that they need, just, yeah, it's pretty overwhelming. My mind is heavy.
And it's but this is the thing though. This is the thing. Once you know the problem, you've overcame half of your journey. Some people don't
Mhm.
even know the root of their issues. You see,
Mhm.
but you do know the root of your issues, so it's easier for you to tackle this issue, this problem. It's easier because you know what it is. Some people, they don't even know why they feeling certain type of ways, or they don't even know why things is happening. You do. You do. So now that you do know that, okay, it's coming from past life or past or childhood situations, now you're able to just focus on healing that aspect of yourself. So again, it's a beautiful thing, my love. This is a beautiful thing.
Yes. Yes.
This is a beautiful thing. You've gone through a lot.
Yes. It's like I'm so it's bittersweet. I'm
Mm.
well, you know what? I won't say that. I'm grateful. I am grateful that I had I'm able to realize the root of my pain, and
Mm.
my hurt. Why things the way that they are? Why do I think the way that I think? I'm grateful for that.
Mhm.
The things that I've been through, my sister, I'm not surprised. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm not out here strung out on drugs or
Mm.
somewhere dead or, locked up in prison, because I'm young in age, but I swear my mind, it feels like I've been on this earth for 100 years.
Well, we have been though. That's what
Yes,
reincarnation
right.
is about. We have been. But
Yes.
and that's the reason why every single you have what is known as memory DNA as well. So once you begin to activate that memory DNA, you will have the solution to this problem, because we're so ancient. There's nothing on this planet that we can't do or we don't identify with. But we, due to certain circum certain what is this word I'm looking,
Circumstance.
circumstances, yeah, there you go, due to certain circumstances or whatnot, in our environment, we lose our ability to adapt and over or conquer, in a sense, because again, if you say that we are the original people on this planet and we've been here many many moons ago, or we've been reincarnated, then this is nothing new under the sun.
Mhm.
It's nothing new under
Mhm.
the sun. And that's where the healing process comes in at. Once you begin to heal, you begin to meditate, you begin to strengthen your mind, your body, and your soul, the solutions will become clear. It will rather come in your dreams, because your spirit guides are showing me your dreams. So it will rather come in your dreams, or it might just be signs all around you that you may not even be picking up on. But once you begin to, meditate, is what they're saying, then the signs around you will be much more clearer to help you
Mhm.
along this journey. Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Because it's like it's time, and the time is now. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mhm.
I'm just existing
Mhm.
in this life, and the woman that I know that I am, you know, is like crying out, get me out of this box. Get me out of here. I'm not fulfilling life's purpose. Not now.
Right.
Because I feel consumed of what happened to me 20 years ago.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You got a lot of
You
work
know.
to do.
So
Yeah. But
I have a lot of work to do, but you know what? I look forward to it.
yes.
I'm looking forward to this journey.
Yes.
It's time that I take control.
Yes. It's time that you take control. Yes. 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 That should probably be the title of this session. Taking control of your life. Yep.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Because my parents have taken control up until just this week.
Mm.
You know, until I was able to realize, I'm like, damn, why am I going back and forth through this? Why, you know, it's just like this past month, with my guys, like, man, it has been crazy, like emotional roller coaster. You know, but everything that happened between him, I needed to happen in order for me to realize that, hey, Toya, this is what it is. Get yourself the help. It's not going to work with him, not nobody. My children, no one. It's not going to work because I'm not right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And that's what I'm saying, that you have an advantage, you know, compared to other people. You know, you have this advantage because you know the root. Some people can't even get that deep. So you're actually past the root chakra. Now going into the sacral chakra, spirit, your sexual organs, healing yourself. Say, oops. Let me cut off. Call this as the back. Yes, it got cut off.
Yes, I'm not sure how. I was unlocking my door. I'm sorry.
So what I was explaining to you, what it seems like to me, is that you have mastered, or you have overcame, or you have risen from the root chakra, which deals with past traumatic traumatic situations in childhood. It deals with family trauma. It deals with being independent. You have mastered that part of the 7 chakras within your body. Now you're going into the sacral chakra, the color orange. And the color orange, the sacral chakra usually deals with sexual organs. And as you just mentioned, you've been, abused sexually. So therefore, it's now time for you to rejuvenate that sexual, or rather the sacral chakra in you. So what I would definitely recommend is that you take baths with sweet orange oil, or marigold, in a sense, to help with soothing the nerves of the reproductive system, helping you to release the tension from your sacral chakra. So sweet orange or marigold essential oils dropped into your bath water to help with sacral chakra healing.
Okay.
Definitely. I see the rise.
Yes, ma'am. I feel it. I feel it. Just, it's like being, as the Christians say, born again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, born again.
It feels like I'm looking at, my heart hurts, because this has trapped me for so long, but I am, like, out of my mind because I'm looking forward to this change. I'm looking forward to being happy and healthy and at peace with self.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is
You
this
know?
is this is your time now. You wasn't ready before, but you're ready now. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Everything happens by divine appointment. It is your time now. Yes. You shall be healed. Mhm.
I
Yep.
received that. I
Definitely.
received. I